And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Next pitch is outside. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Poole. It was a tie. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here is C.J. Cron. First pitch, not close. Profar over at first with one away. And the next pitch is way outside. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And a pitch. That's inside. His favorite player growing up was former Cy Young Award winner Jake Peavy, and he wears number 44 in Peavy's honor. And he actually got to meet Jake Peavy for the first time when Jake threw out the first pitch prior to Game 4 of the 2022 NLDS. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Germán Marquez.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Singy, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
Batting 3rd.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the youngster Juan Soto. And he deals. and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Right-hander kick steals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDowell. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manny Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch misses way outside. And a ball evens the count.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. One left for San Diego. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Petco Park, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Musgrove back to work. That's a slider for a strike. Musgrove, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
1-2.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Got him. And one out now.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three. Randall Grichuk now. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Bull. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So two down. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. And the first offering is not close.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Grichuk on its second with two down. Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the air, right side. Bryant moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Nelson Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. And there's a strike. Left field, way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Zone, even if they're borderline strikes at this level, typically are hit a long way.
And now it's Austin Nola. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. Musgrove goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. Here's a 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis on his way over, tracks it down for the out. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 29, Jurickson.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Profar hitting leadoff in today's game, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. Profar gets a piece there. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Kris Bryant. First offering misses the mark.
Oh, Boog, Kris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs, over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
Next offering is fouled back. Now, one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox in 1980. He began working with Chris and is hitting every day starting when Chris was just 5 years old. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And down. On strikes he goes, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail 1-0.
Case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top and feel this autumn breeze.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
The second baseman,
Marquez goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And first offering is fouled off.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. That's down and in.
Ball count.
On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Tatis in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Bogarts batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And the pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
Juan Soto now. First offering, and it just misses. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Padres lead 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, C.J. Cron. Musgrove back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Cronenworth makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ryan McMahon. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 2. In the air out towards right center. Tatis has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Rockies are down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in San Diego, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Pitch is in for a strike. Strike one.
0-1.
Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine.
No ball,
He'll write the
2
initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2. And that one
2-2.
missing low. Next pitch is outside. Line drive caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's back Carpenter. 0 for 1. He flat out to right in his first trip. They say he went.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Cronenworth in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2. This to center field. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Grichuk, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Righty delivers. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Randall Grichuk goes deep. His first homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Righty to the plate. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Nelson Cruz. The pitch. Going one.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Nola in the box now, takes strike one. Runner takes off, swing, and a ball popped up, and it falls. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Cruz, the runner at third. Nola at first with no outs. And he walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bryant makes the play, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is down low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Soto swings through it for strike one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Kicks and deals.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that man's...
This one driven into the outfield. Could score a pair. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-1. A 2-run double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here comes the skipper. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Pierce Johnson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes outside. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Carpenter around third. He will score. It's 7-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time.